Hello and welcome back to Jordan Middle School's daily news broadcast. We have some breaking news on the show. Stay tuned for more correspondence from Battle of the Books, Stuco, and Leadership.
Also, we have an orchestra concert, a talent show recap, and an informative story about winter holidays.
I'm Kylie.
And I'm Nathan.
And this is JTV.
First up, we hope you all had the chance to participate in the Hour of Code. There are many future programmers involved. If you would like to join in, you can go to the library in E6 at lunch. Tomorrow, all the winners of the prize lottery will be announced on JTV.
Yesterday was the 7th grade talent show. It featured amazing performances from everyone. Now here's Stuco to tell us more.
Thanks, Nathan and Kylie. Hi, everyone. I'm Adrian, your 7th grade commissioner.
And I'm Zane, your 7th grade officer.
Yesterday, we had the talent show in 7th grade Spirit Assembly. It was awesome. We saw so many cool talents. We hope you enjoyed it.
The talent show started with singer and piano player Camila Urtija.
She was followed by Molly Levine, who had an amazing voice and sang a jazz song.
Then Rohini Bharat sang an Indian classical song for us.
Our last performer was Marina Buendia, who played the guitar while singing a beautiful song. What a great singer she is.
Thank you so much for all of you who participated. You really shined on the stage yesterday.
Also, at yesterday's assembly were Jaguar of the Quarter Awards. Congratulations to all 8 recipients for being nominated. Remember, 8th graders, your Spirit Assembly is next week.
It should be magical.
Students, we'd like to hear from you about whether you like the new format of the Spirit Assembly or if you have any other suggestions for future Spirit Assemblies. Yes, please find a Stuco officer and tell us what you think. We work hard for you and want to hear if you have ideas to make Spirit Assemblies better.
Well, that looks like it's all from us this week.
Back to you, Nathan and Kylie.
Next up, we have the question of the week. Last week's question was, how is rain formed? How many inches on average does Palo Alto get each year? How much have we gotten so far in 2016? The answers are, rain is formed when the sun's heat evaporates the water. It remains in the atmosphere as an invisible vapor until it condenses, first into clouds and then into raindrops. Condensation happens when the air is cooled. Also, Palo Alto gets an average annual rainfall in between 14 to 16 inches. So far this year, we have gotten 14.85 inches. John Burton and Fraser Dougal submitted to the correct answer. Come into the library and collect your prize.
This week's question has 10 questions that are multiple choice. They are about the holidays in December. Come give it a try.
A reminder to all. Unfortunately, clubs end on Friday. However, they resume in 2017. The GSA club is canceled today and all of the clubs are still on.
The battle continues. Books are flying off the shelves and being read by hundreds of students. Here are our correspondents, John and Cody.
Hi, I'm Cody.
And I'm John.
And we're from the Library Club. Today we are going to tell you about the last 2 books you will read if you participate in this year's battle.
First, Son of the Mob. Vince Luca is like any other high school guy. His best friend Alex is trying to score vigorously through him. His brother is a giant pain. His father keeps bugging him to get motivated. There's just one thing that really sets him apart from the other kids. His father happens to be the head of a powerful crime organization. Needless to say, while Vince's family connections can be handy for certain things, like when teachers are afraid to give him a bad grade, they can put a serious cramp on his dating life. How's he supposed to explain to a girl what his father does for a living? But when Vince finally meets one who seems to be worth the trouble, he faces the biggest problem of all. Her father is an FBI agent, the one who is in charge of putting his father away for good.
Second, Counting by Sevens. Willow Chance is a 12-year-old genius obsessed with nature and diagnosing medical conditions, who finds it comforting to count by sevens. It has never been easy for her to connect with anyone other than her adoptive parents. But that hasn't kept her from leading a quietly happy life, until now. Suddenly, Willow's world is tragically changed when her parents both die in a car crash, leaving her alone in the baffling world.
That's all for the battle. All the books for the battle.
Don't forget to turn in your battle registration forms in the library by the end of the day today. Approximately 16 groups are participating in the battle.
Happy reading!
It's wonderful that so many students are dedicated to reading and taking a break from screen time. 2. Accept free Kindles. To read powerful literature. Next up, important information for all science fair participants. It's time to pick up your free display boards. Bring your filled out approval to Mr. Patterson in N2 to get your boards.
Registration for this year's science fair ends December 16th. If you still have not registered, Mr. Patterson can answer all your questions. As you know, yesterday was the 75th anniversary of Pearl Harbor. We would like to recap with a view of this event.
December the 7th, 1941, a date that President Roosevelt said will live in infamy. The shock and horror of Japan's attack on Pearl Harbor catapulted the United States into World War II. Exactly 75 years on, ceremonies at the naval base in Hawaii are honoring the 2,390 American lives lost and the U.S. military veterans who survived.
Hello, I am Ben, and I am here to make some apologies and corrections concerning Tuesday's broadcast. First of all, a correction to what we said about Pearl Harbor. Yesterday, we said that Pearl Harbor was targeted because it was an Army base. It was actually targeted because it was a Navy base, and a strike would cripple the U.S. Pacific Fleet as it would take out the U.S. aircraft carriers and the Pacific oil reserves. However, the Japanese failed to destroy these vital things and instead awoke the sleeping giant of the United States. And now I would like to apologize. On Tuesday, the anchors, including myself, were laughing while we talked about this. We were not laughing at Pearl Harbor and the tragedy that caused the U.S. to go to war, but at an occurrence in our studio. We apologize and in no way we're minimizing this important time in history. Thank you for understanding. Now, back to the anchors.
Thank you, Ben. We also apologize because our live broadcast will go over time. During a live broadcast, 4 times a week, mistakes can occur. We want to thank our audience for being supportive. Hey, music folks, the 6th grade and 7th and 8th grade orchestras are having their concert tonight at 7 p.m. Students, make sure to be there by 6:30. There's free admission. Hope to see you all there. And along the lines of the great events, here's leadership to inform you of what has been happening.
Hey, Jags.
Hey, Jags.
I'm Avery,
And I'm Danny.
and we're here from Leadership. Thanks to everyone who participated in Cancer Awareness Month. We had over 30 advisories participate in the Cancer Awareness Obstacle Course, and lots of students brought in toys for the toy drive.
One class even brought in 34 toys, and that class was, drumroll please, Miss Morrisoli's 4th period creative writing class.
We really appreciate everyone who brought in items and helped to support others.
If we haven't collected the box from your classroom, please email Miss Gatley so that we can pick it up.
Also, thanks to everyone who came to our Winter Wonderland dance last Friday. We hope that you all had a great time.
If you weren't able to come to this dance, don't worry because there will be another one next semester.
Well, that looks like it's all from us.
Back to you, Kylie and Nathan.
And that just about wraps up our show for today. Be kind, be considerate, and be you. I'm Kylie.
And I'm Nathan.
And you have been watching JTV.